What's up, everyone? Welcome to the live. This is Oliver from Henan Company, and welcome everyone. Welcome to the live. Welcome to Henan Company. This is Oliver from Henan Holdings. Our company it is located in Henan Province, China. So that's our factory, and we do have two factories in total, which the amount it is above 40,000 meters, which is a really large factory here, and we produce all the equipments that is related in oil and fats industry. For example, like the palm oils, palm kernel oils, and by the way, we do have our overseas office, which is located in Nigeria. So if you are the people who's from Nigeria or from subtropical area countries or tropical area countries, and if you'd like to start your own palm oil and palm kernel oil business, you can easily type something in the comment to let me know. Our assistant can definitely show you more details and more information about our overseas office, which is located in Nigeria. And for our equipment have been shipped to all over the world, about 100 countries, especially in the Southeast Asia area and subtropical area and tropical area countries. As we all know, the palm fruits, it is the fruit that bears in subtropical area countries and tropical area countries. And I believe they have done a lot of equipments that is really high efficiency. But for our company, we have been doing the oil and fats business about 10 years, so that we do accumulate so many experiences during this decade, and we have done a lot of better promotion on the basis for other countries. If you'd like to start your own oil and fats business, if you do need the equipments here, type something, especially you are the people, if you are from YouTube and you are watching the live on YouTube, if you'd like to check about the 3D video that I'm showing here, which I'm doing the live on Alibaba at the same time. If you'd like to know more information, type something and our assistant will definitely show you about our contact, like our WhatsApp number or our email address, so you can easily reach to us to negotiate more details like the shipping, like the quality for the materials, for the equipments. We are not only doing about the palm oil and palm kernel oils, but also we have done the ordinary oils like the rapeseed oils, sunflower oils, peanut oils, and soybean oils. We all have the equipment here, and we all have samples in our factory. So if you didn't subscribe about my live, you can give me a follow next time. Especially 3 days later, I'm going to Shanghai for international meeting for like the oil and fats business. So if you can just give me a follow, and 3 days later you definitely can check more details. And today's topic is about the palm oils and palm kernel oils. What is the equipment it is we are using in our pressing line? And if you'd like to meet the high quality requirements for the final oils, you have to follow me. And then how about right now, let's directly check about the palm oil pressing line first, and later I will show you about the palm kernel oil pressing line. And if you'd like to check about the video here, easily type something or leave your WhatsApp number or say hi to me. Our assistant can definitely help you to like move to Alibaba and check about the live and the 3D videos, the pictures and the feedbacks and the real videos that our provides clients send to us to know more informations and details. And right now let's check about the video first about the palm oils, and later I will definitely show you the palm kernel oils, which normally if you do the palm oils, you will also do the palm kernel oils. It is like a bundle, because after you press the palm fruits, you can obtain the palm kernel, you can obtain the palm nuts. Why not to press the palm kernel oils, which the price it is a little bit higher compared to the palm oils. So first you can check about this video here. I mean, normally for the palm fruits, of course you can buy it from other farmers or other peasants, or you can directly grow your own palm trees to get the palm oils, because as we all know, the palm fruits have a really high commercial price. You can obtain the palm oils and palm kernel oils, and for one palm tree, it has a really big values here. And after you receive about the palm fruits, you better to handle all the palm fruits in 48 hours, which is in 2 days. Why? Because in the palm fruit there are a lot of FFA. There are a lot of FFA inside of the palm fruits. To avoid the increase for the FFA, so we better to handle all the palm fruits in 48 hours to make sure the final oil quality and to longer the storage time. And normally we will use our truck here to transport all the palm fruits into our factory or into our workshop. And the first thing, we can put all the palm fruits inside of the fruit cage, which it is a really large one, and according to your different needs, we can have we can make this fruit cage into different size, from 1 ton per day, 2 ton per day, to 10 ton per day, 50 ton per day. We all have it. And the material for this fruit cage, it is also really high quality, because later we will put all the fruit cage inside of the sterilizer to do the sterilization. The temperature, it is relatively high, so we are using the material of stainless steel. So no worry about the quality will damage something. It will not. And you guys can check. We are using the hanger to hang the fruit cage inside of the sterilizer. And for one sterilizer, you can input 4 of the fruit cage. And of course, if you want, you can just use about the single one, or double, or triple, or use all of it. And then this is the step for the sterilizer, for the sterilization part. And also we do have a steam boiler here. Ladies and gentlemen, check about this steam boiler. For this steam boiler, you can burn the ooze, you can burn the empty bunches, you can burn something to bring the high temperature. And normally for in the sterilization part, the temperature, it is around 145 degrees, which can soften the fruits and destroy the enzymes inside of the fruits and avoid the increase for the FFA. So there are a lot of good advantages here to do the sterilization job first, to make sure easier for the later steps and to obtain the high crude oil palm oils. And ladies and gentlemen, check about this one. And if you do have any questions, if you do want to know more information, put something in the comment to let me know. After 60 to 90 minutes of the sterilization, you can done with it. Then take all the palm fruit out of the sterilizer and push all of them into next step, which is the thresher, because we have to get the palm fruits. Right now, for the palm fruits here, it is the palm fruits plus the bunches. So right now, for the next part, we have to remove about the bunches to obtain the palm fruits only. And at the bottom part, it is the inlet for the thresher. And ladies and gentlemen, check about at the right part, there is a blue cart which will collect all the empty bunches. And when the palm fruits get inside of this thresher, it is keep rotating to rotate all the palm fruits out of the bunches. You can easily collect it, because all the palm fruits will easily drop at the bottom for this equipment. And then we will collect all the palm fruits by this screw conveyor, to transport all the palm fruits into the next step. And at the right part, there is a blue cart to collect all the empty bunches, which it is like a bundle. When you purchase about this thresher, we will give you about the blue cart. And the length for this thresher, it is relatively long compared to other equipments or device in the market, because for our equipment, the length for this one, it is about 2.5 meters. It is long enough to thresh all the palm fruit out of the bunches. And if you'd like to know more information for this thresher, or how it is working, or do you have the video of this thresher, easily type something in the comment. 他没有发在群里。对，就是没有分享。And you can easily type something in the comment to let me know that you do interested about this equipment, so that I can definitely show you more details for this thresher. And for the empty bunches, when you collect it by the blue cart, you can burn it in the steam boilers to bring the high temperature for this part. And then let's moving on to see the next part. After we have obtained all the fruit bunches, all the palm fruits, the screw conveyor will transport all the palm fruits get into the next part, which is the digesting part, to digest all of the palm fruits. And then you guys can see about this device. It is our bucket elevator to lift all the palm fruits into a high position. And we put another conveyor here to make sure for each of the step, the amount of the palm fruit it is the same to lower the pressure for the equipment, so that all the palm fruits can be totally digested and lower the pressure for the digester. You guys can imagine without this part, if there are too many of the palm fruit get into this digester at one time, there are two things maybe happen. The first one is about the palm fruits. It will not totally get digested and influenced about the final oil rate and increase the oil residue rate, which is we do not want that to happen. And the second one, it is totally, if there's so many of the palm fruits get into the digester, it will totally higher the pressure for the equipments, for the sterols and the pedals. It will it got the chance to damage about our equipments. And check about here. This is our digester, ladies and gentlemen. You guys can see about this one. This is our digester. There are so many stirrers and pedals. It is adopted inside of this equipment. And when the palm fruits get into the equipment, the stirrers will totally keep rotating to digest all the palm fruits and to make sure all the palm fruits it is totally digested. And at the bottom for this equipment, you guys can see the blue thing over here. The blue thing here, this part, this device, it is a steam pipe. Welcome Han Anjuan, welcome to the live. This is Oliver from Hananjun Company. Currently, we are showing you about the palm oil pressing line. And the blue thing that is around the digester, it is our steam pipe. When we digest all the palm fruits, it will bring the high temperature to soften all the palm fruits and to make sure the digest effect it is relatively good. So yeah, this is what we do for the details, because if there are a lot of companies equipment, they didn't have about this steam pipe around the digester. So when they do the digesting, it is about the stirrers and pedals keep digesting. And this steam pipe will also higher the temperature for the palm fruits and soften the fruits to increase the final oil rate and lower the oil residue rate. And during this process, it may have already produced some of the palm oil. So we are using a collector to collect all the palm oils that is produced in this part. This is our small collector to collect all of the palm oils and protect about the later equipment. And then the yellow equipment, you guys can see, it is our double screw palm oil presser. It is a really high quality one, and there are a lot of details inside of the equipment. And in our company, we are not only having the double screw palm oil presser like this one, but also we do have the single screw palm oil presser, which the capacity it is relatively lower than this one. For the single palm oil presser, single screw palm oil presser, the capacity it is normally around 500 kilogram per hour. So when if you do not have a really large workshop, or if you want to handle the large a smaller amount of the palm fruits, the single screw palm oil presser it is more suitable for you. Thank you. Welcome Mika Zhang. Thank you so much for your like. Yes, currently we are showing you about our really hot equipment in our company. It is our double screw palm oil presser. You guys can see about this one. We are not only have about the double screw palm oil presser, but also we do have the single screw palm oil presser, which the capacity it is normally around 500 kilogram per hour. It is more suitable for the smaller scale of the workshop. So if you just do not have a lot of palm fruits to deal with, the single screw palm oil presser it is so suitable for you. But if you do want to have a large scale, or about this whole pressing line, or a really large workshop, this double screw palm oil presser it is really suitable for you. And for different clients, we do have different like the capacity from 1 ton to 2 ton to 5 ton, 5 ton per hour or 10 ton per hour. We can produce it. So just easily type something in the comment to let me know what is your need. What can we do for you? We can give you the best quality with the relatively low price equipment for you. And for this equipment, the material, it is really good. It is really durable. You can use this equipment about 2 years without any questions, which our provider clients love this equipment so much. And during this process, all the palm fruits get into the equipment. Welcome Andy Wang, welcome to the live. During this process, all the palm fruits get into this palm oil presser, and through the squeeze, the palm kernels, the palm nuts will automatically obtain from this equipment, and we can also obtain the crude palm oils here. And let me just show you one of the details. It is our squeeze. Inside of the equipment, we have 2 of the squeeze, and when it's when it's going to the outlet, the distance for the 2 squeeze, it is getting closer. Thank you so much for your like, Andy Wang. Thank you so much for your support. And when you go into the outlet, the double screw, it is even getting closer. So to higher the final oil rate and lower the oil residue rate, to make sure with the certain amount of the palm fruits, you can obtain more of the palm oils, crude oils. And by the way, for this squeeze, there are so many companies, when they produce about the squeeze, they will directly use it in the presser, but we are not. We have done one more step, which it is a really important part. There are so many other companies or so many other producers may ignore about it, is to polish it. After we polish about our squeeze, it is really smooth, really like tidy. So when the palm fruits get in touch with the squeeze, it will not easily to cause the problems of clog. So otherwise, you have to clean it. You have to shut down the whole pressing line and clean about it, or like increase about the higher oil residue rate. Welcome BF, welcome to the live. And this is our double screw palm oil presser. If you're interested about this one, you can easily type something. Our assistant can definitely show you more pictures, videos, 3D videos, feedbacks, and real videos that is shot by our previous client, so you can know how is this palm oil presser working. And by the way, we do have our overseas office, which is located in Nigeria. So if you are from like the tropical area countries, Africa areas, you can just leave something in the comments. We can show you about our proposed project as a reference, and you got the chance to know more for this palm oil presser. And by the way, this is Oliver from Honan Dream Company, Dream Holdings. We are not only doing about the palm oils and palm kernel oils, but also for the ordinary oils like sesame oils, rapeseed oil, sunflower oils, and soybean oils, peanut oils. We all have the presser or some oil and fats equipment here. So if you're interested, leave something in the comment. Our assistant can give you the best information for you. All right, let's keep checking about this video. So the blue part, it is about our squeeze, so which is the main equipment in this whole processing line. And after this part, we have already obtained the crude oils. But to meet the higher quality standards for the final oils, we have to do a lot of filter part to filter out all of the most of the impurities. I have to say most of the impurities can be removed by the later steps. For example, like the fibers, like the stones, like the water content, like other small tiny impurities, you all can remove it to increase the final oil quality to meet the standard for the national requirements. And then you guys can check about this blue box here, which is our temporary storage box. For this one, it is to control the whole speed for this pressing line. You can imagine if without this equipment, if we do not set about the equipment here, all the palm oils will directly go into the next step, or like inside of the crude oil, there will be like the oils, of course, like the residue or some like other impurities. And for the next step, if we do not place one up here, it will be higher the price for the later equipments, and it can be damage about the final oil quality and for the equipment here. And we are using a very special pump here. If you would like to know more information for this pump, easily type something in the comment. And ladies and gentlemen, check about this one. This is our vibration side. 哦，对哦，今天换时间了。Yeah, for this vibration side here. For this vibration side here, it is really, really amazing equipment. I believe there are so many other impurities. There are so many other equipments is also using for these equipments. And for this equipment, there has a really lower noise. And for this equipment, it has a really, really low noise, which when it is working, you can barely not hear it is working. You didn't even notice about it. And it is really portable because the weight for this equipment is not that heavy. You can easily to remove this equipment for this part to that part and anywhere that you want. And inside of the equipment, there are two kind of mesh, two kind of different mesh here. Let me show you about the different mesh about this equipment. In the top, it is like the 20 mesh, and the bottom, it is like 40 mesh. So through these two kind of different mesh, when you keep vibrating, all the fibers will automatically move to this, move to the impurities outlet, and all the crude oils will automatically drop at the another part. Let me show you the details about this vibration side. Really high efficient, and the price for this one, it is relatively low. For this one, it is really, really high efficient for removing about the big impurities like fibers. And this is the crude oil outlet. And then you guys can check about this one. This is our clarification tank. Inside of the tank, you guys can check about the the red pipe here. It is not like the oil pipe, but instead it is the steam. Hey, how are you? Welcome to the live. This is Oliver from Wendy Company. If you're interested about oil and fats business, type something in the comment to let me know. I can definitely show you more details. Hi, no, MLSO. What do you mean MLSO? This is Oliver from Wendy Company, and currently we are showing you the video about palm oil pressing line. If you'd like to start your own like palm oils, palm kernel oils, or some ordinary oils like the peanut oil, sunflower oils, you can type something. To be honest, I do not understand what you mean by MLSO. And right now we are showing you about the clarification tank here. Yeah, let me Google about MLSO. What does it mean? MLSO. And if you do want to know more details for this equipment, type something. Managing land search operations, which means nothing in oil and fats. Yeah, anyway, so if you are still here and if you'd like to know more information, I will let our assistant to put our WhatsApp number here. You can add about our WhatsApp number and to get to know more information about it. And this is our clarification tank. When the crude oils get into this clarification tank, as we all know, the oils, it is really rocky. It is really, really rocky, not full of going really smoothly. So we do set one of the steam pipe here to bring the high temperature to soften the crude oils, to make the oils really, really going really smooth, flowing really smooth. And when the crude oils get into the equipments, it will keep going up, and the heavy items will automatically drop at the bottom for this clarification tank, and the crude oils, it keeps swirling and going to the hopper, which is placed inside of the equipment. For that part, for that equipment is usually use it to remove the heavy items like the stone or some iron items when it is mixing with the crude oils. And then we do have this plate filter here. So no matter what kind of oil you are doing here, you can use this plate filter to remove about the water content, about the really tiny things like the water content or some other impurities. And you can not only use this one in the palm oil pressing line, but also for the palm kernel oil pressing line. You can not only use this one in the palm oil pressing line, but also for the palm kernel oil pressing line. You can also use these equipments, and also for peanut oils, sunflower oil, rapeseed oils. This one it is really high efficient. And if you'd like to check more pictures or 3D videos about this plate filter, type something, alright? Just type something. Our assistant will definitely show you every information, every details about it. And then it is another temporary storage box, and it is connected to a vacuum dryer here. If you have done the oil and fats business, you will know the most bad thing happened to the oils. It is there are so many water content it is inside of it, because with the water content you cannot store it for the oils, crude oils for a really long time. So for this equipment, it is mainly to use it to remove the water content longer the storage time. And after this vacuum dryer, we can have already obtained the high quality crude oils. You can put all the crude oils get into this oil tank. This is how we clean this plate filter. Separate about the mesh, clean the impurities because the impurities will get into the shape like a cake. And this is our steam boiler to bring the steam for this whole pressing line. Like in the sterilization part, in the digesting part, and in the clarification tank, we all have to use that steam boiler. This is what we do for the used water, to handle all the used water. And if you do need more information for this one, directly type something. Let me know more information about it. Because currently I am waiting for your questions for each of the equipment here. And for this video, it is mainly about everything. Hi visitor, I'm from Philippines. Welcome to the live. This is Oliver from Honanjin Company, and currently we are showing you about our palm oil pressing line. If you'd like to know more information for the palm oil pressing line or for the palm kernel oil pressing line, you can just came into the live here and put your question in the comment to let me know what you want to know for us. And by the way, if you are interested in any of the equipment here, please let me know which one you're interested more. I can show more information. Especially the visitor, if you're from Philippines. In Philippines, I believe there are so many of the palm trees. So the palm oils, it is relatively popular in your countries and in your areas, right? And it has a really high commercial values, no matter for the palm oils and for the palm kernel oils. It is really, really amazing. And if you do need any of the equipment like the presser, like the plate filter, or like the thresher, you can all just type something in the comment to let me know. Let me know more about your information, because for every different our clients, they all have different situations, like the budget, like everything. It is totally different, because if your budget is limited and if you do not have a lot of palm fruits to deal with, this we have a really simple project for you. You can easily to choose 3 of the equipments. You can easily choose about one thresher to get the palm fruits. You can choose one of the presser, for example, like the single screw or double screw. It is totally according to your needs. And also you can choose one of the plate filter plus one of the plate filter to remove about the impurities like the fibers, like the water content, like other tiny impurities. It can totally remove by the plate filter here. So if your budget is limited and if your capacity it is relatively low, the simple project is more suitable for you. And this is our digester part. The temperature inside of the here, it is around 145 degrees. And normally we will do sterilization for 60 to 90 minutes. You can done with it. And this is our thresher. What I'm talking about the simple project, it is a one thresher plus one presser and plus one the plate filter. You can obtain the crude oils also. I'm still here, sir. Noe de Montervert, MLSO. To be honest, I didn't even good search about what is the meaning for that. And this is our digester to digest all the palm fruits, make it more easier before digest, before press. And if you have any questions, directly put your question in the comments. 30分钟6个人，还有俩是我们米卡张还有Andy Wang。After the presser, we have already obtained the crude oils, and for the later steps it is all about the filter part. And if your budget is limited, you can easily choose one of the plate filter to make it. But if you have a large scale, you have a big workshop, you can choose all of the equipment here. One of this vibration side plus one of the this clarification tank. Welcome Andy Wang back to the live. Welcome back to the live. And this is our clarification tank. And inside of it, there is a hopper, which you guys can see all the clean oils will get into that hopper. And the heavy items like the stone or like the other heavy things will automatically drop at the bottom. After this whole processing line shut down, you can easily clean it. And this is the plate filter I just tell you guys. This is the plate filter that I tell you guys. For this plate filter, if you'd like to, if your budget is limited, and if you also want to remove about the impurities, like the water content, like the tiny impurities, you can choose about this one. And for this equipment, it can not only deal with the palm oils, but also with the palm kernel oils, with the sunflower oils, with the rapeseed oils, peanut oils. You can all use this equipment. So it has a widely used in the oil and fat business. With this one, you can easily to remove about the water content, the impurities. This is the plate filter. And next equipment is about our vacuum dryer to totally remove about the water content under pressure in the situation of under pressure. That is the last step to remove the impurities. Thank you so much, Andy Wang, for your like. Thank you so much. And after this one, you have already obtained the high quality crude oils, but it is not like the edible oils. If you want your, hi, welcome to the live, Korfa. Welcome to the live. This is Oliver from Honanjun Holdings, and currently we are showing you the palm oil pressing line. And later, I'd like to show you guys the palm kernel oil pressing line, which there are so many equipments it is adopted in the pressing line. And if you're interested, you can just come in the live, put your question in the comments. If you like to do the oil and fat business, if you do have your like the palm oil, if you like to press the palm oils or the palm kernel oils, we have all the equipments inside of the factory. And besides, for our presser, it is the most high quality with the relatively low price one. You can easily have a comparison with other companies. You will definitely come back to our companies and choose about our equipment. I can see that because we do have the best engineering team in China, especially for the palm oils. They do have more than 15 years experiences, and our company has been doing the oil fats business about 12 years. So we do accumulate so many experiences, and our equipment have already shipped to all over the world, about 100 countries, especially in Southeast Asia countries, tropical area countries, subtropical area countries. They all have our equipment, and we do have our overseas company which is located in Nigeria. And if you'd like to have a visit or check about the material, its capacity, like the details for the equipment, it is so welcome for you to have a visit, like a business trip, to come to our company or our office or the overseas office or some other our provides cases project area as a reference for you. So this is basically all about the palm oil pressing line. And if you do need anything, please say something in the comment, all right? For this one, we are currently showing you the palm kernel oil pressing line. Korfa Ahmed, welcome to the live. Hey, how are you? Welcome to the live. And let's check more details for this pressing line. And the first step, what we do is to remove the fibers for the nuts, because during. Hey, Soliman, welcome to the live. What we do for the palm kernels, palm nuts, the first step is to remove the fibers. Why we do that? Because when we press the palm oils during the presser part, we can obtain the palm nuts. Normally, it is around like the cover, the fiber covers on the surface for the nuts. So for the first step, to make sure the final palm kernel oil it is high quality, we have to remove the fibers. So we designed this fiber separator. It is a really simple structure, you guys can see here, but it is really high efficiency. Put all the palm kernels, palm nuts on the surface for this separator, and then put all the nuts get into this separator. You guys can see at the bottom, all the fibers will automatically drop, and the right part, we do have one of the kernel of the nuts outlet here. So the first step, remove the fibers. And you guys can see we have already obtained the palm kernel nuts. And for the later steps, it's about separate the shells and the kernels, which for this separator, it is our company's design. It is our company's design, special design here. And this is the inlet. Normally it is underground, or if you want, you can use it like above the ground or touch the ground. It's totally according to you, saving a lot of labor cost. And for this inlet, it is connected with the bucket elevator. And during this part, we do set one of the magnetic separator here to separate all the magnetic items. For example, like the nails, like the iron items, like the screws or some other tiny magnetic items. Increase the material will damage our equipments. For this whole system, it is our company's special design. And then we do have the nut grinding machine here. This is our nut grinding machine, and you guys can see the mesh. It is totally different. For this one, the mesh size, it is a little bit smaller, and for the right part, it is a little bit bigger. Why we design like this? We want to separate all the nuts into two parts: smaller nut one and bigger nut part. because for the next part we have to crack all the nuts. If we didn't separate about the nuts, different size like the smaller size nuts and bigger size nuts all get into one of the cracker. I mean some of the nuts may not totally get cracked by the equipment here. So to make all the equipment working in the real condition, we have this special design. This is our cracker. Hey IZ, welcome to the live. How are you doing? This is Oliver from Henan Company. And after this cracker, we have already obtained these like the shells, like the nuts, and all of the things will automatically drop into this screw conveyor. This is the screw conveyor we are adopted. All the shells and nuts will get into this part. Due to the gravity and due to the weight for shells and nuts, it will easily to separate all of them. Like the shells will automatically collect by the cyclone, which is placed here, and the blue thing you guys can see over here, it is our fan. It brings the force for the cyclone and collected all the shells, increased all the shells will fly in the workshop and will influence the workers to working. And the kernel, it is much heavier, so all the kernels will automatically drop at the kernel outlet. This is our cyclone. You guys can see how it is working. And if you'd like to know more information for this thing, kernel and shell separator, type something. And you guys see this is the kernel outlet, and over here it is the shells outlet. It is really well organized. And for this equipment is our crusher to crush all the kernels into like 3 to 4 slices. So when it is pressed, or when it is pressed, it is much easier for the presser to make it. And before we press all the palm nuts, all the palm kernels will get into this cooker, or we can call it like a roaster. And there is a really special design, special wave inside of the cooker or inside of the roaster. You guys can see. So when all the kernels get into this equipment, when it is rotating, all the palm kernels will also rotate with the shape. And when you're done with the cook or when you're done with the roast, you can easily to change the way all the palm kernels will automatically drop out of the cooker in the same with the inlet. Really high efficiency one. And you can, if you'd like to know more information, say something in the comments to let me know you're interested about the equipments. And after this cooker, we all the palm kernels, it is ready for press. So we do have our own palm kernel presser. It is set here. And before that, we do have one of the hopper to control the amount. This is the inlet for the presser. And for this palm kernel oil presser, we all have a like different capacity. So tell us about your like what kind of oils do you have, and how many hours do you working for one day, and how many oil seeds do you have, so that we can give you more information and more details about our equipment, and our engineers team can give you a special design. So if you'd like to know more things, just directly put everything in the comments. I believe before our engineers team give you the customized design, I can give you the same thing. This is our palm oil presser. If you like to know more details, say something. And then it is our clarification tank plus the play filter, which I believe you guys have already seen the play filter here. Yeah, our play filter. Remove the water content, remove the tiny impurities. That is basically all the equipment that we adopt in the palm kernel oil pressing line. And if you do have questions, please let me know what is your question and what can we do to help you guys. And this is our laboratory, workshop, outfits, store area, parking lot. Yeah, once again, so if you do have questions, let me know. Gently let me know that. Okay, so that is all about the palm oils and palm kernel oils. If you do have any questions, please right now let me know what is your question. This is Oliver from Hunan Jun Company. Our company is located in Hunan Province, China. So that's our factory. And for our factory, the total amount it is about 40,000 meters, square meters, and there are more than 300 workers producing the equipment here. And we do have our overseas office located in Nigeria. So if you are from subtropical area countries, tropical area countries, or Southeast Asia area, if you'd like to know more information, you can type your question in your comment. I can give you a really good explanation for you for every single details, no matter for palm oils or palm kernel oils, or for the ordinary oils. If I can, if I cannot, we do have our engineers team, which they do accumulate more than 15 years experiences. So I believe they can help you a lot with your oil and fat business. And recently there are so many about the clients come to our community to have a visit to know more information. Talking about this, our equipment have been shipped to all over the world. And let me give you some examples to Congo, to Nigeria, and to like the about 100 countries. And let me show you the details for every countries. And if you'd like to have a visit for our equipments, you can easily to go to that. Where is it? Yeah, for our provide project, it is about 100 countries. And for example, like Thailand, Nigeria, Burundi, and Kenya, Peru, Colombia, India, Kazakhstan, Mexico, Uganda, uh, Congo King, Ghana, and Xinxiang. We all have the equipment there. If you want to have a visit, just easily type something in the comment. Let me know about it. Our engineers team and our assistant can definitely show you more details about it. And right now it is the Q&A part. If you do have any questions or if there's anyone here, please let me know. If there's anyone here, please let me know. Andy Wang, are you still here? And Mika Zhang, you still here? If you still here, type something. So currently, hi Liu Gang, hi Liu Gang, welcome to the live. This is Oliver from Hunan Company. Currently, we are showing you about the palm oil printing line. If you'd like to do the oil and fats business, our company is located in Henan Province, China. So that's our factory. No matter for the palm oils or for the palm kernel oils, but also like the ordinary oils, rapeseed oils, sunflower oils, or peanut oils, soybean oils, we all have the equipment. So we produce all the equipment by ourselves, and we do have our engineering team, which they do have more than 10 years experiences, so they can help you a lot in the oil and fats business. And Liu Gang is still here. If you do need anything, please let me know what is your requirements, and according to your specific information, our engineers team can give you a customized design for this palm oil printing line. If your budget is limited, we have the simple project, or if you do want to have the whole printing line, we all have all the equipments in the factory, which is located in our Jiaozuo, Henan province. So if you'd like to have a visit, you are so welcome. You are so welcome. Welcome OS. Hi, roses are red, violets are blue. Welcome to my live stream, my dear you. Yes, welcome. And if you didn't follow this live, please give me a follow. Next time we do live stream, you will be noticed. And for example, next time, we may bring our live stream directly to our factory or for some international meetings when it is held in China, especially oil and fats industries. So if you do want to know more information, just type something in the comments. And currently we are showing you about the palm oil pressing line, and right now you guys can see this is our collector to collect the palm oils produced in the digesting part, and at the bottom part for this whole pressing line there are two of the palm oil presser, which is a free shipping. For the shipping, Andy Wang, I believe it is not totally free, but like the shipping fee, it is relatively lower, I believe. And if you'd like to purchase about our items, I can guarantee you we do have 1 year warranty, which in 1 year, if there's anything wrong with our equipment, you can just like take a picture or take a video for us. Our assistant and our engineers team can give you the best solution in 24 hours. As for the shipping fee, it is not free. It is not free. But do not worry about the shipping, because when we do the shipping, when we do the package, we will cover like the plastic covers, we will cover like a wooden box, we will cover like a lot of box around the equipment. So do not worry about the shipping. It is totally, all the equipment will be totally packaged before the shipping. And the shipping, it is really amazing. So no worry about the shipping thing, Andy Wang. Can I get a discount if I buy too much? Hi Bhaskar, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live here. And currently we are showing you about the palm oils. And there is the lady. It is asking, can I get a discount if I buy too much? As for the price, This is Oliver. I am the live streamer. As for the detailed price, it is totally according to your whole pressing line. Like how many equipments do you have? Do you want to get? And for the different capacity. And for the discount, I believe our assistant will give you the best discount because like we just passed our 12 years anniversary like 1 or 2 months earlier, and the price it is really relatively pretty good. I believe you are totally satisfied. And if you buy too much, if you buy a whole pressing line, I believe our assistant and our sales manager can give you the best price, which the price will totally satisfied with you. And if you'd like to know more information, type something just like this, and our assistant will reach to you really soon to show you like every single details about the shipping, about how to using all the equipments and how to do the maintenance for the equipments. And trust me, they will give you the best deal ever again. So this is our double screw palm oil presser. Really high quality equipments, and we do have single screw palm oil presser, which the capacity is relatively lower, like 500 kilogram per hour. So if you'd like to know more information about the car, if you're still here, we do have a lot of like previous projects which is located in India. As right now I see you are from India. We have our previous client which is from India, and our equipment it is also in India, I believe. And if there's no further question, our live will be ending really soon in 3 minutes. So anyone, if you do have any questions right now, please put your question in the comments. Thank you so much. And this is the play filter. It really have a widely used, not only in the palm oil use, but also in the palm kernel oil use, ordinary oil use like the rapeseed oil, sunflower oil, peanut oil, something just like this. Those kind of oil and fat business, you can all use this play filter. Filter out all of the like the water content, like the really tiny impurities, really high efficient. And if your budget is limited, you can just easily to choose 3 of the equipments here. 1 thresher to thresh the palm fruits out of the bunches. 1 presser, press the palm oils directly get into the oils. And 3+1 display filter to filter out all the impurities. You can also obtain the crude oils. It is totally according to your needs. As if you choose about the simple projects, you may have to increase about the labor cost, because other parts you have to use the people, the workers to done it. Like you have to use the workers to finish to done it. And if there's no further question, this live will be ending in less than 2 minutes. So right now, please put your question in the comment before I go. Please, ladies and gentlemen. And before I go, I have to say it one more time. If you didn't follow this live stream, please do follow us, because every time we are showing you totally different things. Today's live topic is about palm oils and palm kernel oil pressing line, pressing machine introduction. And next time we may show about like some ordinary oils or our refinery plant, or like the extraction oils or some other things. So if you do interested about the oil and fat business, follow us is the first step you get into these industries. And also, if you are checking about the live stream in YouTube, you can also type something in the comments. Our assistant will definitely show you how to watch about our 3D videos that we are showing on Alibaba at the same time. So if there's no further question, that will be all for today's live. Wish everyone can have a really wonderful Friday. Today is Friday, tomorrow it is Saturday. wish you guys can have a really wonderful weekend, bon weekend. And I think I will see you guys next time. I will see you guys next time. Wish you guys have a wonderful day. This is Oliver from Hananjun Company. And that will be all for today's live. See you guys next time. Bye.
怎么样？